What's up, guys? Ryan One Done Radio. I wanted to talk about the rumors and everything going on with Jim Harbaugh possibly going to the NFL. So I'm gonna get the sun out of here. Now it's in my face. Anyways, I want to talk about the rumors of that situation. Like, it's weird what's going on. It's weird how it's like he's not attending meetings when it comes to his contract. I can't tell if this is a power play move, if he's trying to get more money, if he's trying to get more for the NIL, have a whole program set up for Michigan. I just, I look back and I think to myself, am I going to be happy if he goes? I'm not going to be happy if he goes. And I think the word I would use to describe it is ashamed if he goes. Is that like selfish to say? Because he's a good coach. No one's questioning if he's a good coach or not. I know people were trying to say for years he couldn't beat Ohio State, he couldn't win the Big Ten. He did all that this year. Beat Ohio State, won the Big Ten. But the reason I feel ashamed for him leaving is because of what we've been through with him there. We've been through the games where we are all hyped and then we lose to Ohio State. We've been through the rough seasons, like last season, for example. And I was one to sit there and say, listen, if they brought him back, I would support him. If they didn't, then they didn't. But I was never one to sit there and say he needs to leave for last year. I just couldn't. Michigan does have a standard of winning, but I think we had to understand that lately the winning, besides this year, has been good. Not to this level that we had this year. And I know I'm rambling on, but we've been through that with all that with Harbaugh lately. And before he got there, Michigan was just a train wreck. I mean, we had Rich Rodriguez and Brady Hoke. They were both bad. He comes in and turns it around first year. Let's just be honest. The first year, just like and this is the thing with Harbaugh and in the NFL, people won't say, well, college coaches don't succeed in the NFL. Harbaugh did. He turned around San Francisco in 1 year. 1 year turned that whole organization around, made them actually relevant. And I think for Michigan to be where they are now, I don't know if he is really going to say, you know what, maybe I will consider the NFL. I don't know if he's considering that. I don't know if he's, while my dog chews into something. Hey, can you not? Thank you. I don't know if he's really considering the NFL, if he's using it as to say, hey, we have to get more set up to actually have more success. And I will say we did lose stars that were expected to lose. Like, we were expecting to lose David Ojabo, Aiden Hutchinson. Those guys were clearly going to go. Daxton Hill kind of figured he was going to go as well. Josh Rosh, I thought he would have come back because I didn't know if his draft stock would be so high, but he is going to go to the NFL. And Vincent Gray was kind of surprised to lose as well. I will say that, but that's okay. I think Michigan has a lot coming in, and I think Harbaugh realizes, again, two things. I think it's either he thinks he can go back to the NFL, do more, which I don't think he should. Michigan fan, duh. But at the same time, I just think that college works out great for him because if players get tired of him, they move on. They go to the NFL by the time they're really tired of him. And how would it work for recruiting? I get the reports where he told a recruit that he would entertain the NFL options. I understand. But if I'm a recruit, especially with the recruiting class that we had this year, if I'm a recruit, why am I going to leave? Why am I going to go to the school if I'm committed to the guy? People say, well, no, they're committed to the University of Michigan. Okay, that's a good point, but we saw what happened with Lincoln Riley going to Oklahoma to USC. We saw guys flip to USC because they committed to Lincoln Riley and what he brought as a coach. So players trying to say, people trying to say, they commit to the program. That's not true. You have to look at who's the coach? Like Harbaugh's the coach, NFL experience, NFL background, knows guys in the NFL. You don't think that players want to go and be a part of that? So I don't know. I personally, if he leaves again, I feel like I will be bummed. I don't know who we get. I guess a guy like Luke Fickell could be out there. People will say, "Oh no, that's not true. He coached for Ohio State. He'll never go to Michigan." Dude, it's happened. All right, like, calm down. We've had guys go from Michigan to Ohio State and vice versa. It's happened. Don't worry, it could happen again. Plus, he's at Cincinnati, so like whatever. But it'd be a promotion. Let's just be honest. It'd be a promotion because you would go from Cincinnati to Michigan. But yeah, my thing is, do I think he should leave? No, I don't. I think he should stay because of what he's building and because of what he's brought. And do I think I think more likely than not, he stays. More likely than not. I see all the reports. I see the Raiders. I don't understand the Raiders. Like, you think he wants to live in Las Vegas? I don't know. I don't see it. Personally, that's just me. Chicago, I could see because he played there, obviously. I think he's talked about how it would be a dream job to be a Chicago coach. And, it's whatever. I'm sure it would be. But, Michigan fan, again, always go blue. I will support any decision that he makes. I will not be happy if he leaves, but I will support whatever decision that Jim Harbaugh makes for his future, and I'll be thankful for what he did for us this year because he did turn our program around for sure to where we are one of the top programs in the country, and you cannot admit that we're not. Like, are we at the same level as Alabama and Georgia? Obviously not. But are we relevant again? For sure. Go blue.